Why is it that on days that you have the flu, you do not feel like you are crushing your 80s? I'm trying to figure out what are the easiest and probably most nourishing dinners for Moose and I tonight. It's up to me to figure it out. I wish I was in my bed, but I'm not. Chicken pot pies. That's always a good one for comfort food, and that's what I need right now. I'm having a big pity party for myself. I think, as you know, Moose has had troubles. He still doesn't have his balance from his hip operation, so he cannot stand on his own. So we might be eating supper in our bed tonight, our cozy bed, with some good chicken pot pies and some other, I'm gonna try and think of some other ideas for the next couple of nights for meals where I don't have to cook. It's 6 in the morning and I have my cozy, love this robe. My daughter gave it to me for Christmas. And it's one of Oprah's favorite things from 2004. And I love the Cherish Your Family, which I do, but I'm having a big pity party today. That's speaking of comfort foods. There is one, by the way, I'm having coffee this morning. I decided the coffee was better for my soul today. Speaking of comfort foods, this, and I'm going to show you how I use this. This is, and I believe it's non-dairy, something that I have put in my coffee since we lived in Scotland about 35 or 40 years ago. It's called True Whip. This is the skinny version. It's also, lately I've noticed they've put keto friendly on here. It's the only whipped topping, and I have to show you how I do it. This is my version of the best meal of the day. I put a little squirt of the non-fat vanilla in. I mix it up, and then I take a nice helping of this cream. It's thick and it does not melt in your coffee. And I put it on top of my coffee like this. And I sip the coffee through the whipped cream. It's the only whipped topping that sits on top of your coffee and doesn't sink in. And it's, oh, so you can get it at Sprouts right now. It's probably the only place I know where you can get it. It's $3.99. It's more expensive than the other whipped toppings. But if you like whipped cream to sit on, almost like real whipped cream, only it stays nice and solid. And it's my favorite meal of the day. I love Sprouts and I love Trader Joe's. And later on today, perhaps we can maybe get out and do a little shopping, although I don't know whether I should go out or not. I should probably stay in for the rest of the day. I think my fever's gone. So normally I'm a really up person. I'm the glasses half full type of a person. But today, I don't know why, I'm just feeling, it's gloomy outside. Normally the sun is up and I can go out in the garden. We'd also gotten some bulbs in the mail from Amazon, gladiolas, and I wanted to plant some gladiolas today, but I think we might have to put that off for a while. Moose is still sleeping. He'll be up by probably 9. I'm a happy person normally. I'm the type that I can, if I have a problem, I throw myself down and cry maybe for 5 minutes. I don't do that much anymore. And then say, okay, what am I going to do about this? So thank God I still have that mentality. And That's my mentality today. I'm going to find more comfort foods, easy foods. Please don't mind the kitchen. It's a mess. We don't have a dishwasher. We live in an adobe, and our walls are a foot thick, and it's a bit troublesome to try and connect up certain types of appliances. Part of Moose's occupational therapy is he has been doing the dishes by hand. He can actually come into the kitchen with his rollabout and stand at the sink for a little while. So, but he hasn't done that. Yesterday we were at the doctor's for him, and he was having a checkup, and we just didn't fit it in. So here's to a good day, better than yesterday. See you later. Good morning.
Morning.
Cheerios,
Oh, baby.
blueberries, yogurt served.
And it's not a pity party for me. I'm perfectly well. Take the dog for a walk. What the heck?
We don't have a dog. We have a cat.
Let me believe.
Anyway, we call this Moosey's world right here. This is his chair. He has his TV. He has his books, his Kindle,
I got my phone.
his Kleenex.
I can call
his
my
phone.
bookmaker? No.
What more would you want, really? Actually, he is going to have a pity party of his own. Today's my day. But Monday, Moose is having several teeth extracted. And
That could be a pity party.
that will be
I have to let
pity
my
party.
Cheerios get soggy.
Right. We're trying to figure out what kinds of foods he's going to need for this. We've been told that everything has to be mushy for at least, I guess, a week or two until the sockets all heal. It's molars on both sides. So the chewability rate will be very nil. It's me again, the pity party girl of the day. Moosey has been fed his breakfast. He is now in Moosey's world, watching his favorite news shows. And I have decided to pamper myself on my pity party day with one of my favorite breakfasts. I love smoked salmon and cream cheese and tomatoes and capers and onions. Instead of on a bagel, because I'm trying to be somewhat good about my eating habits. I am a diabetic. Not a bad one. I take my medicine. I'm okay. But I use, and I'm going to show you, light rye wasa crackers. How many of you have ever had wasas? I don't like the other flavors, but I love the rye. It's very tasty. And it's light rye, crisp bread. And the numbers aren't too bad on the back. Fairly low carbs. 40 calories for 2 slices. So that's what I'm having my smoked salmon on. I've already spread the cream cheese. Spread the cream cheese. And now, my secret is to take the capers. See the little capers? I tried to grow a caper tree once and it didn't take. And I embed them on the cream cheese. I push it down with the back of my spoon because I love the taste of these. And then I will put some tomato slices on. Tomatoes. Like this. And after I put the tomatoes on, I will put the onions on. I'm an onion lover, so I'll put a lot on. And the final, there we go. The final element is the smoked salmon. And I just put it on, enough on each cracker. A little more here. Ooh, I'm gonna go sit in my bed and enjoy this. And then my lemon pepper, which I love. Love my lemon pepper. Oh boy. Is that a wonderful breakfast? Look at that. Oh. Now, normally, whoops, I would have a Bloody Mary with this, but it's a little too early for a Bloody Mary. So maybe I'll just have plain tomato juice or continue with my coffee. So I'm on my way to my bed while Moose is watching his news, and I will get a little bit out of my pity day. See, I told you I was a half full glass of water. I'm deciding today I'm going to have instead of a pity party day, I'm going to turn it into a pamper day, pamper me day. Here's my smoked salmon on rye, my coffee with my True Whip, my magazines, my hyacinth to smell, my napkin, my Kleenex, and my Tylenol. And I'm going to hop in that Betty while Moosey is watching his TV, and I'm going to have a pamper day. Good idea? Sitting up now, I finished that delicious breakfast. I've pampered myself. My smoked salmon was delicious. And now I'm going to read my mags for a while. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. My pity party day is over, and I'm going out to some stores to check out some nice soft food day next week when he has his teeth pulled. I'm sorry about the downer real life reality TV, but I have to tell you, we had the chicken pot pies last night, and they were both fantastic. Lots of chunky chicken. I would recommend both of them. Besides that, Moose figured out a way to put them in the oven and bring them into me in bed. And this morning, he brought my coffee into bed. So there must be a value to letting everyone know that you need a pity party day every once in a while. The only bad thing was I realized the value of makeup. I'm a little better this morning, but maybe it's time for one of those makeup tutorials for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this. And by the way, we could use some suggestions as to our life, and especially mushy foods. Thank you for watching and putting up with my downer. Love you. God bless.